A student group is calling out big corporations that they believe are using loopholes in labor laws to counter possible profit losses.
What do we want? Fair pay!
The New Democrats of UWindsor rallied on Friday against a number of Tim Hortons franchises that cut benefits and working hours. They gathered at Lisa Gretzy's offices, the new Democratic Party MPP for Windsor West.
A lot of my friends have had their hours cut if they're full-time. So I know a manager, she used to work 44 hours and now she works 26 hours. They can pay part-time workers who are mostly high school students a lot less and they don't have to pay them benefits.
In a media release, Tim Hortons' head office attributes these cuts to a reckless few and called this rogue group out for their actions. But the New Democrats say something isn't right.
But what we're not seeing is that they're taking any action.
Restaurant Brands International owns Burger King, Popeyes and Tim Hortons. Gretzy says franchise owners are victims of corporate directives.
So many of these franchisees have no control over what goes on. The direction actually comes from the head office, from RBI, and they're not being supported by RBI.
As a result, many workers and franchisees are left to fend for themselves. And after the cuts,
so many of them will actually end up taking home less money than they did before they got the increase through minimum wage.
The young rally organizers want laws that will prevent corporations like RBI from taking advantage of employees.
Employers must provide benefits to their employees a certain level, as well as making sure there's stable work schedules.
NDP tabled additions to the current Employment Standards Act of 2000, which Gretzy says could have prevented this.
Card check certification, so that means that they would be able to unionize easier. First contract arbitration, so once they had unionized, it would be easier for them to get their first contract.
The provincial government has provided several incentives, such as lowering the corporate tax rate, hiring more employment standards officers, and starting education programs. Workers who feel they have been unfairly treated should be proactive without fear of reprisal. I'm Bernard de Fall with Mediaplex News.